Welcome, everybody. My name is Dan C. Bearded. This is my wife, Sam C.
Hi.
And this is the Beard Advice Live stream, show, YouTube channel event every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern. The bulk of this show is people send in pictures of their beard and they let us know their challenges, their goals, and we help them get there by giving advice, whether it's from me, my wife, or the chat with the community. And we get updates, we get all sorts of stuff. However, we also open it up to just general advice. We've had questions about marriage, about anxiety, about parenting, anything else you can think of. We open that up to you guys. And we do have a halftime segment where you guys can ask any questions. And if you have those questions during the stream, I will try my best to be able to grab those ones. So yes. And Otto says, I heard Dan's favorite guitar song from these Shake Shack in the background. What's my favorite guitar song?
Huh?
From my favorite guitar song. Nick, what's my favorite? Is it my, like, the intro into the podcast and what I use on Commands Corner? I'm curious. I don't know my favorite guitar song.
I don't know.
Interesting. Yeah, let me know. Oh, and yes, as you guys come in, if you could, do the stuff. Hit the thumbs up or see to make sure you did. Share the stream out. We would love it. If you don't, that's okay too. We'll be all right. Your outro song. Interesting. Were they watching the channel? That'd be crazy. So yes, and yeah, absolutely. Here's your mother. My mother-in-law says need good vibes for Randy. Who's Randy? What's going on here? Just want to give a brief synopsis.
Randy is my mom's boyfriend, and he is not in good health right now, and I can't talk about it a lot because I'll start crying. But any good vibes or prayers would be so welcome.
Yeah, absolutely. So shout out to Randy. Shout out to Gigi. We got your back with all the positive heading your way. And example again, Mike King says, can you mix beardos? Mike, I'm going to star this question, and that's a great example of questions that we will hit at the halftime segment. So if you guys can save them till then, or you can sprinkle them in throughout the chat, and I will do my best to get to you. We did not really get any storms last night. Not at least the hurricanes. We had some rumble. So one of the kids at soccer called it a hurricane. So no, we did not get any of the tornadoes. We got a couple rumbles of thunder, but
I didn't even know that there were storms until you told me after they had passed.
Yeah.
Because I get real freaked out about tornadoes.
Right. She definitely does. And so Lansing, like the middle of Michigan, got hit. And then Kalamazoo for sure had a pretty serious tornado touchdown. So, yeah, we've got all the tornado season. Yeah, all the tornado season going on. So, yeah, and then any updates for you? Everyone always following along with your health journey and seeing how proactive you are on fighting it. So what's going on?
We're taking it day by day. We're trying to figure everything out. I'm on some new medications. I'm stopping some old medications. It's just kind of willy-nilly over here.
Yeah, it's calculated, but
calculated willy-nilly.
Yeah, definitely. So thank you guys again for all the love and support on all this. And I know many of you understand all the situations like this. So yeah, we're figuring it out and putting our best foot forward every single day. Ohio missed the big storms about 15, 20 miles. Okay. Tennessee, man, today got hit with tornadoes.
What is happening?
Seems like an extreme tornado season this year.
Are like extreme tornado seasons like cyclical?
I would imagine so. Most of the stuff, like,
because I don't know if I can handle
right. Please be cyclical and not a trend.
Right.
Yeah, no doubt on that. Big tornado day today, man. Yeah. Connecticut, jeez. Oh, thunderstorm. Okay. Hey, Donald, what's up, man? And Freeborn. No tornadoes in Colorado, but we got some pretty wild thunder snow. Thunder snow. That sounds like a rock song.
That's
thunder
new.
Snow. That's crazy. I think I've experienced that like once or twice before, which is pretty wild. Yeah, pretty
wild. Does Colorado get tornadoes like at all?
Well, Ryan would know.
Let
us know. Yeah, let us know on these ones. So, yeah.
I feel like you guys just get like snow in June sometimes.
Right. Hey, Will, thanks, man. Will just donated 5 memberships. I can't hear it, but I think
did it play? Maybe.
To the chat, man. Thank you. That was so awesome. He said yes, but nothing as good as we get in Kansas. I believe that. Oh man, he goes, we used to talk about how metal thunder snow was. That's what I was doing. We had one big one my freshman year at college.
What is thunder snow? Is
Must-
it literally just like a thunderstorm, but with snow?
I believe so.
Is there lightning?
Mm-hmm.
I need to know these things.
The one weather event I always talk about is a water tornado, right? And we had one when I was in like elementary or middle school. We couldn't leave school because it was spinning right outside of our school. We were right by the water, and those are pretty wild, really wild. You already got your tornado badge this year.
Yes.
Yeah, we really
No
did.
more.
If you
No
guys
more.
didn't know, we had one, like legitimately, not
Ugh.
even exaggerating. So the gemstone it hit. How far would you say that tornado hit away from us?
Probably like 2 football fields.
Yeah, I was gonna say 200-300 yards. Like
Is
it's
that, I don't know how big a football field is.
100 yards.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Perfect.
yeah, 200-300 yards. I mean, it's literally across the street from us.
End of our subdivision.
Yeah,
it
our
hit.
subdivision. In our subdivision, we could walk to the end of it right now. Like it was that close. And the real devastation was maybe a mile from us.
Yeah.
2
mile and a half,
maybe.
2?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
I mean, it's right there.
Just
So.
on the other side of town.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. I have a little bit of lingering siren effects from that night for sure. We actually, the sirens went off on Saturday at a soccer tournament, first Saturday of the month, of course. And it like,
Is that normal for everybody? Or is
I
that
don't
just
know.
around here?
yeah, I would assume it's normal for everyone. But in Michigan, we have the first Saturday of every month, we get storm sirens. And everybody does the same thing. We're like, oh, it's Saturday. Okay, yeah, we're good. And you go through. So tornado watch in Texas tonight. Man, yeah, be careful, guys. Be careful. Hey, William, good to see you in here. So we're going to get into the show, you guys. I'm going to put down at the bottom, if you guys don't mind hitting that thumbs up. If you guys want to be on the show next week, it is entirely free. Email beardadvicelive@gmail.com. I'll personally get back to you on every single entry. And as long as you're looking for advice, as long as you are looking to get help with your beard journey, we're here to help you guys out. You don't have to take the advice, but we are pretty confident and happy with what we give. What's up, Ryan? What's up, Garden State? Hope everybody is getting comfortable, getting a snack. What you sipping on over there tonight, Sam C?
Water.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Hey, what's up, Robert? Hey, man, this is Robbie. Got to have a consultation with him, and very, very, very excited. I was actually telling you about him at dinner today.
Nice.
He had a different kind of texture beard
Yeah.
and the background for his career. So, yeah, I was talking all about you. Hey, Nick, thank you, man. Nick is a member. Let's try. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Hit it. Okay. Connecticut, you don't get a lot of tornadoes, but we definitely are nerve-wracking. Yeah, but you do have the occasional threat of a hurricane, though, right?
Oh, yeah.
We talk about like Sandy and some other
What
ones.
state is like the safest state to live
Michigan.
in? I feel like it's like Montana. Like you
Yeah.
get snow, but there's not like other things.
Yeah, Michigan's pretty. If stuff goes wrong, Michigan's the state to be in because we're surrounded by fresh water. We don't have all the snakes and spiders to kill you. We don't have hurricanes. Tornadoes are much more rare than most states.
Not this year.
Yeah, well, one.
No. You just talked about 2 that hit yesterday.
Oh, yeah.
Michigan as a whole.
Yeah,
not
but
just here.
they're all over. Dan and Sam making their viewers beautiful. Aww. Glad to be a part of the family. Yes. He says, don't know how I'd feel about a tornado in the Bahamas. That's scary. Like,
Yeah.
you're trapped. Like,
Ugh.
that's scary.
We literally have talked about like moving to an island, and I just don't think I could do it. I would feel so claustrophobic on an island.
Yeah, and the key to tornado safety is basements. Getting
Right,
down
right.
low in Bahamas, I'm assuming you guys don't have any basements there. So too much snow. Yeah. Yeah. The state of denial is the safest one. Well played, Max. Well played. What's up, Pork Chop? Robot Robert changed his name to Pork Chop.
Oh, it makes me hungry.
Montana and Wyoming are sitting on a super volcano.
Oh, great, Doug. Now
We-
there's a super volcano.
We were talking about that the other night, and we
Ah.
had some like theories on it. Have you guys seen the ocean underneath the surface of the earth?
that is not an ocean.
3 times larger than the existing oceans. Now, to be fair, it is moisture that is trapped within a mineral, but it is water. It is there, and we have 3 times as much of it than we do our normal oceans. That was kind of crazy.
I don't like learning about that stuff.
I do. I want to know what creatures live down there. I want to know, and
Ugh.
they believe that it is fueling the water we have up here. And so we're like, oh, there's not a super volcano underneath there. There's a whole world underneath there. So, yeah. Yep,
Nope.
yep. Oh, very cool. Sarah says, watching for my boyfriend, Corey. Awesome,
Nice.
awesome. And I'm not putting anybody's business on it, but I know we got some people that can relate to the Michigan life. I live in Rockford, Illinois. We drive by that all the time. I definitely know these first Tuesday of the month.
Okay.
Okay. Ours is Saturday. We had a tornado earning 1 week in the past month, just a Midwest thing. Yeah.
I don't feel like it's a U.S. thing right now.
Right now, yeah. Well, yeah, the hollow earth theory, but look it up. Look it up, guys. If you don't believe me, look up the evidence of what they found of the underground ocean, something like that.
On TikTok, Astro Alexa or
your
Alexis, she is like the best on all that sort of stuff.
No storm here, but everyone else is talking about their tornado watches and all that. So, yeah, first Wednesday. Interesting. Okay, so it's not the same for everybody.
Yeah.
Hey, Mike, good to see you, man. And again, stay at 11:30. Do we have a time for ours? It seems early or late morning.
Yeah.
Probably
Probably
the same.
11:30.
Yeah, about the same. No, look into it, guys. Like, I know we can make fun of like conspiracy theories and stuff, and not saying this is a conspiracy theory. And like Sam said, it's not like there's just this flowing ocean down there, but the amount of moisture that's trapped in this mineral, it's interesting. It skipped over St. Joseph, but Kalamazoo got hit bad. Yeah, that's the one I was talking about. Yep. Okay. Let's go ahead and look at what we got going for the show tonight, everybody. And that show is Beard Advice Live. Beautiful graphic made by a beautiful human. Sam, not me.
Also, I forgot to mention, if you guys feel like my eyebrows are wonky, my Botox is setting in. So one of my eyebrows was like lifting up higher than the other right now. It's okay.
Sam C, how is River? First off, River is our new kitten. He's probably, 7 months old now?
Yeah, 6
maybe.
or 7.
Yeah, maybe 7 months old.
Yeah.
How's he doing?
He's so great. He's just the light of my life. I love him.
Yeah.
He is very into sleeping inside of our plant right now.
Or sink.
or sink.
Anywhere.
I don't know why he loves laying in sinks. We'll just walk into the room and he'll just be sleeping in a sink. Who knows?
Cat hair everywhere in the sink. Now it's not beard hair anymore. It's
and then
cat hair.
did you see upstairs? The kids like spit their toothpaste and just leave globs, and then River gets in there and there's just like hair toothpaste glob on the side of the sink. So gross.
Yep, but he's good.
I don't know if it's a breed, but he's a tuxedo cat.
Yeah, we've gotten all of our cats from the Humane Society, and they're amazing. Like, amazing. I genuinely can feel their appreciation for being in a good home. Like, especially with River, he's just so happy, so cute.
Yeah.
And he's getting much more comfortable. Oh, update. Luna and River are gosh dang buddies now. I think that's safe to say.
Luna's like River's buddies with Luna, but Luna's like acquaintances with River, I feel like. Like, she tries to play, then she gets mad. Then she'll like try to play a little bit, and then she'll run away. But it is getting closer.
What breed do we really want? I love our cats.
I want a Maine Coon cat.
Yeah, we like watching videos on Maine Coons. But yeah, we like our cats. You couldn't look better, Sam.
Thank you.
Super nice. Yeah, isn't he on the duty? No, he's not allowed in here anymore. When he started climbing the wall, we were like, that's enough. Yeah, that is enough. So, yes.
He does stay out at night now. We don't put him in his room anymore.
Yep.
So that's kind of cool.
It is cool. Yeah, he's slowly getting fully comfortable. So, cool. Thanks for asking. All right, let's go ahead and see what we got going on tonight for a sponsor. Shout out to Freeborn Beard. I will put their information in the chat right now if you guys want to check them out or look at their products or even get froggy and make a purchase here. DanC10 is your affiliate discount code. You support our platform here. You support this company that is supporting the community, and you support your beard with some really good products. A couple of quick things on them. They are all natural. All essential oils. There's no synthetics at all, no fillers, no hidden ingredients. Their blend is meadow foam, argan, sweet almond, and kukui. Awesome stuff. Really, really awesome. If you are like, Dan, I'm not in a place to make any purchase, I can't support in that way, absolutely no pressure or worries. There is a link in the chat. If you guys can go sign up for their newsletter, it's free. If you can follow them on Instagram, it's free. All of those things really help us out. And today, I wanted to highlight my favorite scent from them, especially the more and more I've been wearing this company. Wallace is one that just really shines through. And this would be one where at first you're like, oh, not surprising, but then maybe a little bit surprising. So Wallace is a crisp note of peppermint, reminiscent of the brisk Scottish breeze, charged through your clearing the mind and sharpening your senses. The deep resonance of sandalwood transports you to the misty moors where Wallace led his men with valor.
Wow.
I know.
That's a lot of big words.
That was tough. That was tough for sure. And so this is essentially, it is an essential oil, and that is really important here, and I'll explain why. An essential oil blend of peppermint and sandalwood. I am traditionally not a sandalwood fan. I came to a revelation, not even with this company. I was doing like testers for another company that I'm working on an essential oil blend. I came to the realization that I'm not a hater of sandalwood. I'm a hater of sandalwood fragrance oils.
Interesting.
The essential oil, you guys, is entirely different than the fragrance oil. And traditionally, for the last 5 years, most beard product companies, if they use sandalwood in the name, it's a fragrance oil. We're just opening the door, opening the lid on essential oils. And I've been really enjoying sandalwood essential oil. I went back to another scent that I have from a company that's known for strong fragrance oils. And I was like, oh, maybe I've just converted. It's like pine, for example. I love pine now. I didn't used to, but I love it now. I was like, oh, maybe I've converted. I went to smell that. I was like, nope.
Is it less spicy?
Yes, it is less abrasive. It is less spicy. It's more smooth. It's more woody than I ever got before because I hate the spiciness of fragrance sandalwood. And so this one has been so good. You guys, it's light. It's refreshing, and I really wanted, he said, I'm working on rewriting those scent descriptions. And I was going to do peppermint and sandalwood and just put it on there, but I liked having a little bit more to it.
You got to tell a story.
I know. I like that. And Jeffrey, yes, it is a straight up medium viscosity. Yep, straight up medium viscosity. And let's see here on some of the information you guys are saying. If you have any feedback, please let us know. William Shepard in the chat says, Wallace scent is incredible. That's what exactly I'm talking about there. Freeborn is at the tippy top of my next to try list. Love that. Freeborn is a podium tier beard oil for me. We'll never name the best because rotation is key, but it is in my top 3 right now.
Nice.
Let's go. That's so cool to hear. Yeah, absolutely. Olivia says, I absolutely love your beard. It's awesome like you. Well, thank you.
Sure that.
Appreciate that. Just tried Freeborn for the first time. Erp is fire. Awesome, you guys. And Nick says, Freeborn will make your beard softer than you ever knew, even if you've tried emu and ostrich, in my opinion. Dang.
Wow.
Yes. Okay. Essential oil or absolute oils. Yeah, natural one. Same here. Yep, same one here. And guys, I'm getting your questions. Brad, Ken, I got you guys starred for those questions. Hey, Kaden, good to see you, man. I feel this in essential and fragrant oil differences. Yeah, man, it's interesting. And William says, whoever hasn't tried Wallace, trust me, it's amazing. Love that. Jolly says, very interesting. I've avoided sandalwood scents because my wife gets migraines from sandalwood. I wonder if the trigger is the fragrance oil and not the essential. I don't like messing with migraines, but I would highly believe that it is the fragrance because, like Sam was saying, the fragrance oil is spicy. It is abrasive.
It's strong.
So strong. And I think we were just traumatized because when we first came into this game, into this industry, everybody had sandalwood in everything.
It was like the trend.
It was the big trend. Here we go. Okay, I'm not crazy. Key says, I agree with that, Dan. I've had a love-hate relationship with sandalwood, same, until I found the essential oil form in some of my beard oils. There we go. And Brad says, Freeborn is on my to-get list for sure. Been waiting to try so bad. I hear nothing but amazing stuff from this company. Heck yeah. Dan, you tend to gravitate towards essential oil blends. Yeah. Yep. Absolutely. I wasn't a big fan of fragrances, but now I love them. I catch myself smelling my mustache throughout the day. Nice. No, I don't have a problem. So like King's Bounty, Sundance, Ginger Jamboree, some of my most used ever are fragrance oils. It's hard to mess up essential oils for me. If it's a natural scent, I'm probably gonna like it. Fragrance oils, you can really offend me with some fragrance oils.
Yeah, that's true.
Like it's hard. If you get a bad fragrance oil, it'll mess you up.
Sometimes I think the thing with fragrance oils is that they're just so strong sometimes.
Yeah.
That it really like turns me off from them.
Yep. And Otto says, I think people just don't realize all the little allergies fragrances and dye can cause. Not everyone, but probably more than real.
Most everyone. Yes.
Yeah. Especially on the dye side of things. Yeah. Absolutely. All right, Jeff, I got you there. And Ryan says, my wife has pretty bad migraines and she's never had an issue with any of our scents.
Nice.
Yeah, I would think it would take an actual allergy to an actual plant to have the essential oil affect you like that.
Yeah.
You know, you'd have to be actually allergic to it. Walter says, I swear I thought sandalwood was essential to beard products because it was so popular, right? Yeah.
Oh, Walter, I love your picture.
Oh, it's so cute. Yeah, that's good. That's good. So, okay. I haven't experimented, but it seems it's more difficult to blend pure or absolute oils than mixing. Oh my gosh, by 100-fold. If you can make essential oil blends work, you're a genius. I cannot. I'm not good with those things. Fragrance oils, those are cake. You can do that really well. Sandalwood has levels of quality, poor quality. Yeah, yep. There is definitely levels to that. Michael, I've starred your question, and we will get to that one for sure. Okay. So Dan probably loves the new release coming from a certain company featuring on the channel next Friday. Hey, I don't know nothing about that, sir. Yep, I don't know nothing about that. All right. Got it. Boom. Okay. And Will says, love Freeborn brush and combo. Get them free through this live chat and use it daily.
Oh,
awesome.
We got a professional picture of us at Erica.
Did we? Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. They just send that to you?
Yeah.
Thank you, Erica.
So cute.
And all right, last thing here. Jason says, Wallace oil and butter are amazing. You got to try it. Heck yeah. There have been some awesome feedback for the company today. So, Ryan, I hope you're listening, man. This is well-deserved, and we just got to get more people trying this company because I've never heard a bad word, not once, ever about this company. So just a little something for you guys. And speaking of something for you guys, at the end of the stream, we're going to do a $50 gift card to this company. And so you guys will be able to try it and be able to share your thoughts and feelings and experiences here. No, I got you, Will. Yep, no doubt. Hey, so yes, at least over here, good evening, or rather night. We're night, right?
Yeah.
9:20 is night, for sure. The beard looks good in the photo. Whose beard?
The beards.
Is Freeborn a veteran-owned company? I do not believe so. I don't think Ryan was in the military, but just an appreciator of history and America, and yeah, all that comes with that. All right, you ready?
Mm-hmm.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. I believe the first one I have set up here to be a update from our guy, Scott. Triple B. To give you guys a backstory, Mr. Scott in the chat has been planning a vacation to go to Universal in Florida. He lives in Michigan up by us. Big trip. And he's been super excited, and he wants his beard to be the best it can be. So we've had several weeks of him sending in, and we've given advice. This is the final. I believe the last time we see him before he goes to Universal. And so we've got him right here. Let's go ahead and check out this update and what he's saying. Okay. All right, Dan, you win. Or did you? So, after careful consideration and going back to the last two streams to read everyone's comments, chat, I don't think you guys understand sometimes how valuable your input is. So please keep it up. The encouragement, the feedback, it is all so useful, and it makes this stream pretty special. To read everyone's comments, I've made a decision. Dan and 60% of the community voted for me to trim another inch off my beard, and it'll be all the better for it. I considered that with the humidity in Florida, going to be changing my beard structure in the photos I'm going to have forever. It probably should come down again, so I know that when I went on my vacation, I had the best beard possible. I have to highlight one specific community member who really helped influence my decision here, though, Mr. Corey Weatherby. Did you know Corey's last name's Weatherby? The company's name is Weatherbeard.
I did.
Isn't that cool? He had 3 comments that he left in the past 2 streams that when I read gave me such a boost in confidence that I practically ran to the bathroom and plugged in my trimmer with glee. Confidence. Corey's comments helped me more than anything except the way I look after my trim and except that I was not confident with the way it looked before. And so after taking off 1 more inch, I'm now way more confident about the way my beard looks going to Florida next week than ever before. And I have everyone in this community to thank for coming together and lifting me up with a unison voice saying, "You got this." So Dan, did you win? Sam, did you win? Did I win? I think we can officially say with confidence the community have won. Love you all. Thank you for supporting me in the way that you have.
Scott, we love you.
I know. How well worded. How well worded. Like just absolutely beautiful. So man, hey Mark, welcome in, dude. All right, you ready?
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and take a look at the final before the vacation. Boom.
Oh my goodness. It looks so good.
So good. Like there is not a speck of transparency on that beard.
So good.
And the thing is, right, everyone gets obsessed with length. Everyone gets obsessed with numbers. If we ignored all of the ones, if you cover up the left 2 ones and you see Scott's beard there, would you describe that as a beard?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a big beard. It's a full
it's a big beard.
If you robbed a bank, Scott, I'm not giving you any ideas, but if you robbed a bank, in the description, they would have to say the bald, handsome guy with a big beard. They would have to. Like, you have to say big beard in that situation. And so that's the thing where I'm like, we get so, and myself included, I'm like, my big beard separates me and stuff. I'm like, if I cut it in half, I still have a big beard.
Yeah.
You know, and so Scott, thank you so much for showing this. Look at that That's where he sent in from the far left.
Right.
Crazy. Like crazy, crazy, crazy. I genuinely believe in having the most full and dense beard possible over just having length. I think that's way more important. And Brad says 100% better. It's on point. Amazing, man. Yeah.
But I honestly think that you needed this journey, like, to have, like, good mental health about it. You know what I mean?
I think your advice was literally crucial. I jumped and I was like, do this. And you were like, hey, you can always take off more. You can always come back. You were like, take half of his advice. And so you definitely were right. I think it probably took time. I think if he did go from the left to the right immediately, it would have been harder.
Like a shock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think you're right for sure. And so that's why we do this, guys. That's why we have this community, because we get well-rounded perspectives. And in the end, it's just right. It just works. Yeah, it really does. So, man.
I'm so excited for you and your trip.
Me too. I know. We cannot wait to see it. We told you, first time ever, we're encouraging you to send in pictures from your trip because we want to see. And he says, yes, Sam's advice was great, and it helped me get over how much I lost in the end.
Yes.
Boom. Boom. Love it, dude. Thank you, Scott. That was really cool. Seriously cool. Okay. Eric L. I'm sending an updated picture. Please let me know. Or he said, let me know. I'm going to put a please in there. Let me know what you think. I'm happy with my beard again.
Aww.
Look at that last line. Oh, no. Get out of here. I don't want the pointer.
Get out of here, Eric.
Eric, get out of here, dude. Eric with an E. Calm down. No, I was kidding. I'm happy with my beard again. That's what it's about. Right there. Absolutely what it's about. And look at this update on this one. Same deal.
Aww.
I know. Look at the left there. The transparency over the cup.
Yep.
The shape over on the other side.
It honestly looks so much fuller now.
Yep. And one area that you will appreciate is notice the mustache before. Notice the mustache after.
Yes.
Much better.
Yes.
Much, much better. I'm a fan of big mustaches. I'm not a fan of mustaches covering the mouth. I don't think that's a good look or situation for anyone. Do your thing, personal preference. But I think keeping it away from your mouth is important, even for just the art of communication, even for showing people happiness, sadness, anger. If you fully cover and you do a full walrus, like you connect your mustache down to your beard, That's a lot harder. It's a lot harder. So
Full walrus.
yeah, not the lazy kind, that like beefed out walrus. So Eric, dude, spot on.
Yes.
Crushed it. Another bald and bearded looking fantastic. I love that, dude. Awesome. Oh, too funny. I popped in a live stream of some like weightlifter guy, and he was bald. He just so happened to be, someone said something about his beard and about his bald. And I was like, oh yeah, man, it said it's actually your DHT that allows you to go bald and have a strong beard. You clearly have a lot of DHT. He was like, oh yeah, it's my favorite supplement. I'm like, not what I'm talking about, but okay. I'm glad you know your stuff, man. All right, Eric, thank you, dude. All right, next one, Brad S. So I'm trying to not trim at all for a while to fill out from trims all along the way until a couple of months ago. I'm dealing with the side issues as many do, but it seems it could maybe be more along sideburn than actual beard. Good distinction. Should I try to separate that out and trim that and just be careful to not hit the beard, or do we think it'll grow down though and be easier to work with soon? Pick for reference to see the side hair bump there. Y'all are the best. I'm JB. JB gets wrecked.
Oh my gosh. I thought it was just like, I'm.
Yeah. So on YouTube, he is JB. JB gets y'all wrecked. In YouTube, he says, dumb gamer tag. I feel that. How many people are still rocking like emails that are from like their kid days?
AOL days.
Yeah, I love it. And so JB, I've obviously seen your name and stuff. It never crossed my mind. I never read it as that until you said something. I'm like, oh, get you wrecked. Like a game. That's so funny, man. That's so funny. Okay, let's go ahead and check out JB's beard here. And again, he is talking about the bump on the side of the beard.
Okay.
And this is an area that drives me crazy. Warning, 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 warning. Do you know what this warning is?
He doesn't have a shirt on?
No, he does have a shirt on.
Oh.
Warning, warning,
He's
warning.
handsome?
Well, he is handsome, yeah. Warning, warning, warning. Big beard here. Big beard, like glorious beard. Some would say, oh, and let me clarify here, because someone asked me last week, they actually emailed, they're like, hey, you referenced a flex beard on stream. What is that? A flex beard would be someone that sends in the show strictly to show off their amazing beard. They don't have any intentions of getting advice. They just want to show off. And I said last week, somebody sent in, I said, that could have been a flex beard, but I know he was looking for questions, so it wasn't actually a flex. And he's like, what does that mean? I'm like, that's a good question. This is not a flex. This is a huge beard, My aim is still a thing. Oh my gosh. Aim, wow. But let's take a look at the side here on his beard.
Wow.
Boom. I know. A little bit like me. Kind of looks like me a little bit here. So what he's talking about, guys, is in this direction here, right? You see the bump. You see where the head hair meets the sideburns. So to get back to his questions, he says, and maybe the sideburn, maybe this, maybe that. He goes, should I try and separate that out and just be careful to not hit the beard, or do we think it's easier? So it's not the easiest to see without the side view, but again, I do see this bump that you have here that you're talking about. That was really good, actually. Your beard likely starts right here. I would bet a lot of money that that's the separation of your head hair and beard. Do not touch anything underneath this. There is no need. I want even more balance. I want you even bigger on the sides there. So don't touch anything underneath. On the side, Sam, do you think he could do some kind of blending, tapering, anything here, or do you think it's good as is?
I can't really tell from the front. I need like a side view to say that.
Yeah, it's close, right? It doesn't seem like it's like huge or anything bad, but don't touch the beard. If you want to have this beard balanced and remain not like just super, super skinny there and have that gradual transition, leave these alone. They're going to go through seasons. I'm actually working on a video that will be not this next week, but the following week about why mine is happening. And I had a revelation the other day. I had to like call Sam immediately. I'm like, oh my gosh, I know why my sides are giving me problems. I can't tell you guys yet, but you might have the similar one.
I wonder if you make it, can you give me a pointer here?
Yeah.
Like in this area, right? No, below it.
Okay.
If the area right below it, if you like round brushed it under and out a little bit so that your beard kind of like the fullest point of that bump like connects down to like the fuller point of the bottom, then it'll just kind of like be a fuller beard. And I don't know if that's the look that you're going for or not, but that might just take away the look of that bump.
I agree. Lurd was right there with you. Blow out the sides.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Get a little bit more. And he said, oh, wow, much higher than I was thinking. Yeah, so for almost all of us, you guys, what is this called? Your trach on your ear?
I don't know.
I think so. You know the little triangle part on your ear, the little flap that can cover the opening?
Mm-hmm.
That is almost for all of us where our beard meets our head hair.
That's literally accurate because I cut your hair.
Yep. So right where that is, almost all of us, that is the transverse. Find it right now. Go with me, guys. Stick your finger in your ear. All right. Go. Yep. Hey, hang with me.
This is getting weird.
Stick your finger in your ear and then trace. Okay. Yeah. So, and then go across here. And that is where it goes. Yep. That is the spot where it's at. I do need, yes, you do. You definitely need a round brush, my friend. Your beard is very similar to mine, and that is a must-have tool for me. So yeah, please know that none of this has to do with your sideburns. That's all beard. Your beard is starting right about here. Boom. Tragus, over, done. Look at that mustache.
Yeah.
That's a huge mustache, but staying off the lips, that's a lazy walrus.
So well groomed.
Yeah, your lazy walrus is bigger than mine.
That's
My walrus needs to work out a little bit. So thank you, sir. But that was a cool one, man. Thanks for sending in. All right, guys and girls out there, halftime questions. What you got for us? Mike King wants to know: can you mix beard oils? Yes, absolutely, you can. Have some fun. Sam, do you use all natural skincare stuff? If so, what? Where? Do you get it from? I've been trying to get my wife to switch to all natural stuff, but don't know what's good.
I am in the process of switching everything over to more natural stuff. And when I say natural, it's still stuff that I purchase like from a store. I'm not buying from like people who like make it at home because my face is very picky and I'm terrified of like my face breaking out from things. So I buy a lot of Honest brand face skincare stuff. That's really like my main brand right now.
Right. Not to be confused with Honest
No,
Amish.
not
That's
Honest
just
Amish.
Honest.
Honest, made by Jessica Alba.
Mhm.
It's not, I mean, it's not perfect, but if you look on like, I think it's like the EWG website where they rate everything, Honest is always right up there with being one of the cleanest brands that you can buy. So that's something worth looking into if she is trying to switch to like more natural stuff. But again, it's not perfect, but I really like it.
Awesome answer. Love that. Okay. And we use Honest stuff on our kids as well.
Yes.
Ken, any idea when, where National is going to be this year? No, I haven't heard anything. They announced it in early April last year. I don't know what's going on with it, Ken. How can I put this? Some of the leaders of the U.S. beard competition world seem to be not as involved or in touch anymore. Some of them out of their hands, like it's not under their control. There's other priorities in life that are taking much more of a front seat. And other ones, they just don't seem to be involved. There's a lot of weirdness. To give you just like a straight up example, the Great American Classic, right? It's Nationals is the biggest. Great American Classic is number 2. The Great American Classic is in Detroit. I had no one contact me about this competition, not to judge, not to promote, not to help. And it's with a bunch of people I work with. I actually reached out to them, the club putting this on, was like, hey, you're in my backyard. Any help that you guys need or want, I'm here, free. I just love this stuff. I want to promote it. Crickets. Like crickets. They've said we'll keep you on our waiting list.
I'm feeling like we should just take over Nationals.
Something. And I've seen that same kind of energy on the national stage where there's people that are like usually in charge. They're kind of fading away. There's also people that are usually in charge that are beefing with other people, and then it's causing all this conflict, and it's slowly starting to drift, and it's a little discouraging, to be honest, especially, again, to have a huge tournament or competition in my backyard, and something that I'm known for in this area, like greatly, and have a reach to bring people there. And it's just like, nah, we don't want to accept your free help. Like, what?
People are interesting.
Yeah, it was, yeah, very, very interesting. So, no, I don't know, and it doesn't look great. Yeah, to be honest, I just simply, I don't know. Yep, I don't know. I'll be heading to D. Yeah, I don't even, and that's the thing, man. I'll be honest, I don't even want to go. Like, why would I go there to a place that I'm not even like wanted or welcome? So I might not even go this year. Whoa, Scott, you didn't have to do that, man. Scott just donated 10 memberships. Holy crap, Triple B.
Thank you, Scott.
Dude, thanks, man.
It's so weird not hearing it.
It's so weird not hearing it. So weird. But man, thank you, Scott. And he says, happy early birthday, Dan. Thank you. It's my birthday Saturday. Thanks for helping me along this trim journey, getting ready for my trip to Florida. I hit the road at 2 a.m. Sunday morning.
Ooh.
Let's go.
I feel like we're going to be passing each other.
Yeah.
Like we're coming home from Columbus and you're leaving Michigan to go to
Dude,
Florida.
we might pass you. We might pass you. Yeah, we're coming up from Ohio on Sunday. Man. Okay. Yeah. Could it be the promoters want other people there? So if you break that question down, right, what is their position? Promoter. If their job is to promote a competition, shouldn't it be to get out to the most amount of people that have beards? And if someone is offering you to help promote it and they have a reach with beards and they're offering for free, I don't see any world where you turn that down. I'm not saying I got to be at a seat, I got to be boot other people. I'm just saying, hey, let me get involved. Let me help out. And they just said, we'll put you on our like pending list and contact you if we need you. Like,
Pass.
Yeah. And now the situation has
Nobody
changed.
puts Dancy on a waiting list.
And that's not what I'm saying. That's it. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying I was a little bit flabbergasted to offer free services, free everything, just genuinely to help out the community, to be told no. That was very, very, very bizarre. If you're asking me straight up, it was an ego play. But hey, whatever, it's their thing. So good luck to them. JB. Thank you, man. I appreciate the membership. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right, here we go. Is Murder and they're being standoff? Yeah, so there you go. Jason says Murder City's running it, and they're being standoffish with us as well. So Jason runs the Motor City Villains, the founder of the Motor City Villains, Bearded Villains, massive organization, massive group of beards that could bring so many bearded people to this competition to raise money for charity, to grow the beard community, and they're not working with them, you know? So yeah, that's frustrating. Definitely
Give us
frustrating.
a couple more years and we will start hosting beard competitions. We
When-
got to get the kids in school.
Violet is in school, watch out. Like, watch out. It's on for sure. Yep, it is on for sure. And man, I appreciate it. And again, I'm just answering honestly, guys. Ryan says, what reputable company has a beard oil in pine scent? Something traditionally masculine and woodsy. Ryan, I would say, look, if I'm looking pine, like, and I just think straight pine, look at the essential oil blend from 8-Bit Beard Co. They have a pine option, and it is straight up pine, and I do enjoy it. Yep, I do enjoy it. All right, any tips on controlling... Hey, Ben, thank you, man. What's going on? You guys are going crazy tonight. Boom. Matt, I do see your question. I'm not opening the Kendrick and Drake thing because I feel very passionate about it. I watch it very closely, and there's so many just straight up dummies talking about it that I can't handle. I can't handle certain topics to listen to people talk about uneducated opinion. I just can't. And so I just can't open that bag. So I'm not even opening it on this channel. Like, I actually mean that. It would go very poorly if somebody said something stupid about that. I would call them stupid, and I don't want to do that. So I'm keeping it cool here because I don't feel like insulting someone. Because if you get into an insult war with me, I win. My ability to roast and my vocabulary on insults is just way too vast. So I don't want somebody to go there because I will embarrass them. And Jeff says, any tips on controlling frizz when it gets humid? Embrace it, dude. Go thicker oils if you're really concerned about the frizz. But guess what? Humidity is going to win. You're going to lose anyway. Genuinely embrace it. Where were we at? recently where it was just humid for no reason. Soccer tournament or something. You know, where we were like,
know.
it's just humid out. We could just feel it.
I don't know.
Yeah,
But
you lose.
Fun fact, Dan used to call it fizz,
Yeah.
not frizz.
When your hair was fizzy. It makes sense. Still works. Dancy roaster. Oh, I roasted the best of them. If I get going on
oh my gosh, at all of our future beard competitions, there will be a Dancy roast.
Let's do it. Let's do it. I get to roast people, or they roast
No, they
me?
roast
Okay.
you.
But that's the thing of a roast is the person getting roasted always gets a chance to
There you
rebuttal.
go.
So
There you go.
you guys are welcome to, but just realize if you take shots at me, they're coming right back. And like I said, my vocabulary.
Dan
is
takes
vast.
low blows.
I do. Okay. Look at my eyes. If you cross the line with me, I go for the kill. Like I don't stop. I'm just way too competitive. I have like this crazy conqueror mindset, and it makes me successful in a lot of areas. One of those would be tearing you down because I will go deep. I will open that door when people are like, you went there? Yeah, I went there. So watch it out there. But that would be fun. And I can take it though. I'm not sensitive. So that's the thing. If we did like a roast, I would be able to take it. I would be able to laugh, but then I'm going to destroy you. Oh, that's what it is. Abe is right. Can't out roast a teacher. Yes. Spending 12 years teaching 12-year-olds, my skills of roasting were perfected. So yes, that's it. Dude, spot on. What do you think of homemade beard butter made of shea, mango, kokum, coconut oil, jojoba, castor? Nothing wrong with that blend at all, man. Sounds great. Comes down to ratios and quality of suppliers, but nothing in there gives me worries. I saw a video where you said not to comb your beard when it's dry. What do you do if your beard is dry and need a little touch up? I'll do you one better. I'll show you, my friend. That's pretty good.
It.
That's it. So that's it. Yeah, I use my hands. Yep. Would you condition your beard after swimming in a pool? So, Mr. Tollbooth Willie, I have a video dedicated to this. Just look up Dancy Bearded Pool, and I have the whole breakdown of what I recommend doing before and what I recommend doing after. After a pool, I will wash my beard, condition my beard, and use beard oil. So, yes, I would. What things can you expect from a competition other than the comp itself? Might see you at one in October. Oh, cool. So, competition is people hanging out. They're talking. Have you been to a competition yet?
No.
No? Okay. We're going to get you. Well, yeah, October you're going. So it's people hanging out. It is oftentimes, and it depends on the competition. Some of them are very different. For example, the competition that is hosting the Great American Classic, I did not go this year or last year because their in-betweens are way different than most competitions. They do like burlesque, they do like inappropriate things, and just isn't really my vibe. It actually, I guess, was the worst on that side of things than it's been ever before. But usually it's just people talking. They'll do raffles. That's a super common thing at these competitions. Where
Are there like booths?
Yes. Yep,
Okay.
Yep, exactly. There's vendor booths, so you'll meet like beard product companies or people that sell things that beard people like, So there's just people hanging out, people talking. If you guys are thinking of things in the chat like Sam just did with the vendor booth, drop a comment and help out what's going on at the competitions, because normally I'm judging the whole time, so I don't get the full kind of perspective of it, Dan, from what I can tell, a lot of companies have been around 8 years now. No. Beardliness, tell me ones that have been around 8 years, because ones like, even the ones that we see older in the game, like Octane and Fable, they haven't even been around 6 years yet. They're just reaching their 6-year point. The only ones that have been around for more than 8 years would be
Honest Amish.
Yep.
Live Bearded.
Yep.
Beard Brand.
Yep. There's a couple others like BABCs right around that time, but most of them were not around 8 years. But with that said, from your perspective, have you seen a growth in this market, or where do you see it from 5? Yes, the market the market started in 2011. Like, understand, this is an infant of an industry, and every year it's massively growing, and it will continue to grow. It's going to explode. The biggest beard product company in America last year did a revenue of $50 million. $50 million. Now you're like, oh, that's big. Well, what about the women's cosmetic
Yeah.
industry? Like, we can go back and forth and name billion-dollar companies, right? Honest, okay? L'Oreal, okay? And Paul Mitchell, we keep going back and forth on those. There's so much of a potential industry there. It's going to keep continuing to explode. Thank you, Mike. Happy birthday. Appreciate that. Awesome. All right. Let me see here on your questions, guys. And if you have questions, again, keep them coming, and we're happy to hang out. All right. Dan C takes over. Within 3 years, it'll be standing room only at Michigan Stadium. Would that not be amazing, though? Like, get more people involved, help more charities, you know? Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. All right, what did I miss? Oh, you know.
Half the show.
Yeah, pretty much exactly. Did my first ever transparency trim the other day after nearly 2 years of growth. Amazing what a difference it makes for the health of the facial fur. Yes, absolutely true. So true. Okay. Let me see here. All right. A bit off topic here, but I think hats from my favorite beard companies are a huge tool as people are constantly asking me about my hats. Love it as an open door to spread the word about companies. Mm-hmm. So companies will sometimes ask me like, hey man, do you want me to send you a hat? And I'm like, I don't ever ask for anything. Dealer's choice, whatever you want. But this is a big billboard, like literally and figuratively, you know? And so, yeah, I agree. I love rocking good beard hats. Okay. Dan bust out the yo mama jokes. No, but our boys do.
I'm like, I'm right here.
Yeah. Tristan says, best beard oil for growth. So there are some ones coming. Stay tuned. Very soon, actually. Stay tuned. But currently, I would say the best growth oil that I have researched and heard results about would be the beard stimulator oil from Dr. Nick's Amazing Man Stuff. Yeah, you've already been hit with zombie eye. Yeah. Yeah, if you roast, you better get the zombie eye in there. Ken says, I have to hold back to not make them cry in the first round. Yep. I followed your recommendations on diet and hydration for a better beard, and darn it, I now have to trim my nose hair every other day. Yes, you're welcome. You're welcome. That's hilarious. Dan, I'm 140 and I drank 51 ounces of water a day. Is that okay? Yeah, that's probably plenty. Yeah, probably plenty there. You can probably do a little bit more, but yeah, you're good. Tyson says, I can't roast anyone in life if my life depended on it. Not good at that stuff, but I'd be the guy crying or punching. That's so funny. Yeah. See, I can take the roast and I can give it. I could so see Tyson just being like, why are you being mean to me, Dan? He's too nice.
You're too nice, Tyson.
How many years now have I told Tyson he's too nice? He's just too nice. By the way, Tyson's going to be on this channel Friday, 8 p.m. Eastern with me. Is it okay to use liquid butter midday? Yeah, totally fine. The sun seems to dry out my beard. Yep, totally fine, Brad. Yep, no negatives to that whatsoever. Is it good to use hemp oil from Wild Woolies? Mike, I believe I've answered you on this question on this stream before, but no, in my opinion, that's not a quality oil for anybody. Yeah, no. Can you share what you're doing in Orlando? Is it even an event we should look into when we're in Florida? So I am working a barber expo with Beard Octane. It's the first weekend of June. And I don't know if there's tickets to this one. Someone had said that it might be just like an industry thing. Like you can't go unless it is
unless you're a professional.
Yeah. And I know it's the largest in the country for this category. It's not just a barber expo. I think it might be a barber beauty or something more than that. So I don't know. Beard Octane would have much more information. What if you swim every day? Still, oh man. If you swim every day in chlorine, I would not condition every day, but eventually it's going to kill your beard. And if you don't believe me, just look at any high school swimmer. You can tell it's the end of a high school swim season because their hair starts to turn like cotton candy. Like, let me see if I can find a picture. Do you know what I'm talking about with swimmer's hair?
Mm-mm.
All right. So swimmer's hair literally becomes like cotton candy. And it just becomes like wispy and dead. And it becomes like completely white and bleached out. Let me see if I can find it. If any swimmers are out there, you guys will know exactly what I hear. Oh, no, they died theirs physically.
I feel like it's going to be hard to find that because most swimmers wear caps.
Yeah, and they shave their head at the end of the season. Man, hopefully you know someone in your life where you know what I'm talking about.
I
Maybe
would
not.
say just feel it out.
Yeah.
Just feel, like, literally feel your beard out.
Yeah.
And if you need to condition every day, then do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's chlorine is so horrific for hair and skin. So bad. Yeah, actually, good call, Leo. I did do a video on what competitions are like. So if you look up Dan C. Bearded Beard Competition, they do have a full video on that one. Dan, my daughter joined the swim team this year at the city pool. She's excited, 10 years old.
Aw.
Cool, man. Tell her to have some fun. Beard Brand and Bearded Bastard probably 8 years. So Bearded Bastard is actually the first ever beard product company in the U.S. So they are now 13 years old.
Wow.
Beard Brand was in 2013, so they are now 11 years old. So yeah, they're getting up there, getting old. So yes, Beard Barons in that same range. Yep, absolutely, Leo. They've just kind of stayed
Who?
like Beard Baron. I used to really work with them and stuff. It's expensive but good quality. He was one of the first beard content creators, and then he started a company. But he seems pretty cool with just like staying like right at his level. I don't see him trying to grow a ton, but yeah. Nationals had a bar crawl Thursday night, world record beard chain on Friday, 12 hours contest on Saturday. Pretty easy to strike up conversation with any of the guys. And that is true. If you have a beard and it's near a beard competition, you can talk to anyone. Yep, anyone. What happened to the Rite Aid collab? Still there, still a thing. Rite Aid is going through some crap right now. They essentially got sued because of prescriptions that they were doing stuff with
Yikes,
and
Rite Aid?
giving out to people. So they are closing a bunch of Rite Aid stores. They're not rebuying products right now. Essentially, it's a mess. That collab is going to be finding its way on Amazon. That collab is in the process of finding its way into Target. So that would be huge.
That would be a good move.
And that brand has their stuff in Target already.
Yeah.
So we have
I've
a connection
literally
there.
bought stuff from them from Target.
Yep. And so I can't tell you what brand that is yet, but hopefully it will come out. We have the art, we have the labels, we have everything done, even for the new brand. So yeah. Hey, thanks, man. Not my birthday yet, but it will be it will be going. Caleb says, I'll be sending in next week. My sister is getting married in 2 weeks, so I'll try and do a crisp trim just to even everything out.
Nice.
Awesome, man. Love that. Okay. Good. See if I missed any here. Look at Dan's room. Hey, Mike. Good to see you, man. The teacher in me has always been curious. How far out do you plan your sponsors for Monday and Wednesday nights? So Monday nights is planned out 1 year ahead of time. I plan that out in the fall for the following year. I do try to leave a couple of openings in case I fit something in. Wednesdays has been just kind of, to be honest, there's Deadman and Freeborn. They have Wednesdays as long as they want them. That is theirs until they tell me otherwise. If there's 5 Wednesdays in a month, then there's a different company that's in there for the 5th one. But as of right now, I have no interest in moving away from Freeborn and Deadman. They kind of really put this show on the community's back and really made it happen. So it's theirs until they don't want it anymore. And if that point happens, then I'll just kind of see what companies want to. But yeah, great question. But yes, Command's Corner is over a year in advance. And as a teacher, you understand how our brains work and how it has to work. I can attest for the Dr. Nick's Grostem. Awesome. That's good to hear. All right, Dan and Sam, are all of your kids into Pokemon? Always love seeing them get something cool in your stories.
I guess not all of them. Violet's not.
She knows the Pokemon.
She knows Pokemon.
Yeah.
The boys go through like peaks and valleys of liking Pokemon and then switching to something else. Right now, Maddox is very into Squishmallows. Like, that's his thing right now.
Yeah.
And so, but Jax still likes his Pokemon cards.
Yep.
But yeah, overall, they're into Pokemon.
Yeah, I think that's well said. Does hair get damaged from the sun like skin? It does. Yep, I actually just talked about that, I think, on my video on Sunday. Our oils do have natural SPF properties to them, but your beard is there to actually protect from the sun. That's why it's biologically a part of us. And so it does, but nothing that's too crazy. You'll be all right. Is there a benefit from using liquid versus solid butters? Nope, just personal preference. Yeah, personal preference. All right. I'm dealing with the beard forking, never touched the neckline. Do you think I should just wait it out or should I do a trim? Shadow, you got to send in, man. I cannot give general advice like that without seeing your beard. I could never say, yeah, you got to trim it without seeing it. So, yeah, send in. Send in, and we'd be happy to break it down for you. Okay. All right. Speaking of Orlando, there's a beard and mustache competition on May 25th. Okay, cool, Eddie. Awesome. Awesome. Okay. Isn't Detroit Grooming? Yep, Detroit Grooming was also 2013. They were the very first beard butter in the world. Yep, 2013 was their first year. Dan, what do you know or think about Duke Cannon Big Bar Soaps? Solid. If you were to ask me in the world of soap, their soap is right in the middle. It's not the garbage Irish Spring or Dove, but it's also not Beard Octanes. And I actually mean that, literally mean that. It's the process, the ingredients. It's solid. It's a scaled version of soap would be the best way to put it. All right. How's the forecast looking on Beard Topics live streams? So if you guys are familiar, I have a series where I do Beard Topics live streams. They will come back as soon as humanly possible. Right now, we have a lot of midday appointments, a lot of midday things with Sam's health and the kids and stuff. So my midday availability has kind of taken a hit lately, and that's okay. That's 100% fine. Once that kind of slows and eases, as soon as I have the time and possibility, they'll be back for sure.
And I think as summer comes around too, you'll have a lot more time.
Yeah, that's a really good point. So yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Squishmallows are awesome. My daughter has 15 and collects them. Yeah, how many does Maddox have, you think?
I think he said he's at 21 or 22.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
The forking, Tony, is the French fork where the beard starts to split in the middle. Is there a beard butter that is calming and would help with stress? Try Wallace from Freeborn Beard. The peppermint and sandalwood are so calm. If you ask me to describe it, it's calm. It's relaxing. Wallace, Freeborn Beard, and their butter is really, really, really good. What beard company had that SPF rating? So I did a collab with Ruddy Man where we made the most optimal, based on my research, the most optimal SPF beard oil. And we used things like carrot seed oil. We used things that were really potent with blocking those UV rays. It just stank. The best carriers for blocking the sun are also the stinkiest carriers. And so I don't think it ever really worked because people couldn't get past the natural smell. So yeah, yep, absolutely. Okay. Got it. Beautiful. Dan, have you heard of the company, The Beard Spot? I have not. I have heard of them because they are messaging everybody, it seems. Maybe has to do with people that are following me on Instagram with a public list. But I did have someone message me yesterday. I was like, hey, man, I had my first, actually, they're in the chat. I'm not going to say who it is, but they're like, I had a company reach out to me, and yeah. When you're on this side of things, you start to see some interesting tactics out there. And yeah, that was one of them. That was definitely one of them. Are you familiar with the Canadian company called Urban Beard? I am not. Do you have any Canadian products recommendations at all? Yeah, absolutely, man. I recommend Educated Beards. I recommend Caribou. And then I recommend Top Hat. Those are kind of the three main Canadian companies that I've tried and that I think have really good quality. Can you give me 3 beard oil names that have the best natural scent? So this company today, not just because they're featured, I would say this any day, they are all natural essential oils. So all of their scents are actually natural. So check out the list from Freeborn, and then you'll be able to, I'll put up the scrolly at the bottom here, Dan C10. You'll be able to grab a really nice one. All right, almost done with the questions, guys. Anyone have a good recommendation for a quality sunscreen for bald heads? Most are too greasy for my liking. I don't.
Look in the women's facial sunscreen world. You're gonna find so many that are not greasy because
you can't
going on face.
Oh, okay. Women's facial sunscreen.
I use Super Goop sunscreen primer. That might be good.
Super Goop?
Yeah.
What a horrible name.
It's not. It's the best sunscreen out there.
Name. Goop? Oh, all right. Super Goop, you need to step your game up. Rebranding time. All right. Good. Cool. Thanks, Sam.
Welcome.
All right. Here we go. All right. T-Bell. That's the name. That's the name here.
I'm so hungry.
Been growing for 2 years, had several trims and hated them all because they would take the clippers and go straight down on the sides, scuba trim. And I hated what I can do with this. By the way, I'm in Florida. I want a long, full beard. Okay. All right. Got it. 2 years, several trims. He wants a big, full beard. And he's like, if it matters, I'm in Florida. Here's the beard. Mr. T-Bell. Love it, man. All right. So if he wants a big, full beard, he's living in Florida. Just based off this, any initial advice come to mind?
He wants a long, full beard?
Yep.
Keep growing if you want a long, full beard.
Yeah, absolutely. And
I feel like that's terrible advice.
no, I mean,
just leave it alone.
It's real. I mean, if you talk about 2 trims, you can't trim your way to a bigger beard. It's just true. For me, T-Bell, the key for your beard is going to be heat. Even in Florida, even growing to be a bigger beard, you got to throw some heat on that bad boy. A blow dryer and a comb, especially like the number 8 from Chicago Combs, that's going to really bring that beard down. It's going to give you a little bit more length, and it's going to give it a lot of like purpose where it's going to look really intentional and just sincerely keep it growing down. And yeah, start trimming yourself. Your beard, you've grown past the stage where it's difficult to trim. Your beard's actually really easy to trim. Just get the styling down first. If you have a couple of weeks of practice, send back into the show, and we can give you some trim advice if you would like. But if you, right here. If you hit that bad boy with a blow dryer and Chicago comb, you'd be a lot closer than you think, man. I agree. That's going to give you some of that length. So, yeah, dial in that heat, and it's going to really help you out. Christopher, I've never tried that. I've never tried either of those companies, so I can't help you out there, and I've never really heard much either on them. Okay. He said, I wonder if he's using heat and it's from the humidity. So even with Florida humidity, even with the craziest humidity, you can dial it in more than that, especially given the texture of his beard. You can go with more heat to kind of really get it going down. For sure. There can be more dialed in. So T-Bell, heat and patience are going to be your keys. All right. How do you say this name?
Jarrell?
Jarrell? I like that. Jarrell says, I started growing my beard for the first time in December of last year. I'm approaching my 5th month of growth. During the process, I've decided to try and grow a yeard. This is my beard now. Any advice? Okay. Almost halfway, going for a yeard. Let's go ahead and check this out.
Nice.
Awesome, dude. Awesome. All right, so he's growing. He wants to see a year's worth of length. That's kind of what we should have, like, the thoughts. Anything pop to mind for advice along this, like, halfway journey?
Nope.
No? No, there's not much here, man. If anything, I would say make sure it looks like you have established your neckline. I would continue to maintain that neckline. If you're going to go for the yeard, I just did the video, the groomed yeard versus the natural yeard. I'm totally fine with a groomed yeard. I would just keep up on that neckline and make sure if you are shaving it, you do a really good job of clean shaving. Make sure your tools are clean. Make sure your skin is nice and washed beforehand because you have curly hair. So your risk of ingrown hairs is much more than someone with like straight hair. And so I would just continue to maintain that. And other than that, like the mustache is on point. The style's on point. I would not change a thing other than just maintaining the neck.
But at what point does he not?
So then that's a great question. So when you look forward here, right, you don't see that under beard.
Right.
Now, the reason where this gets a little bit different is because of that texture I was talking about. His beard is very curly. And so if you were to pull these hairs, it's probably 3 times longer than what it lays. Where mine is pretty close. Like if you pull my hair, it's about at its normal length. But his are all curled up. And so it just kind of bunches back up to his face. It would take years and years and years for his beard here to really come down and cover that portion. You know, no matter how long he's going to grow in this year, it's not going to cover this. So I would continue to maintain it. If you keep going, we can see down the road, but I don't think it's going to cover that part yet.
Like, I understand the side, but under the neck right there, I always thought that the rule was if you can't see the neck when you're looking forward, then you don't trim it.
For sure. That's absolutely the rule. With a textural consideration. Doesn't have to be an exception, but a textural consideration of having that curly beard that kind of bunches up, you know? And so you can go either way. Yeah, you can start to stop and see what it looks like. But then, like, where do you draw the line? If you're doing the neck on the side, do you just go down in an angle? If it's right now, I would recommend continuing to maintain that neckline, because I don't think it'll be a situation where anything growing here, I don't think is going to add to the density of your beard just because of the way it bunches up. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. But it looks great, man. That's super, super cool. And I want to see this beard big. Like, go for it. Go for it. I think that could be really, really awesome. All right. Philip P. This is our last one tonight. And this is a cool one. And Philip says, as I have my beard grown out more than I normally let it, I would be interested to hear your thoughts on my beard if I were to grow it out more regarding styles, considering the thin spots I have on each side. And if there are any notable beards out there that come to mind that have similar growth patterns. Okay, so to set the stage here, guys, he goes by Mr. Patton in the chat, but this is Philip. He has an iconic mustache, and he is known for rocking his mustache. He wins beard competitions. He's represented by big mustache product companies, a legendary mustache. Essentially, he's saying, hey, if I grow this thing out, if I push it, do you think I can go for a beard? Do you think what style I have? Kind of like letting him know how he can transition away from the mustache.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So let's go ahead and see what we got here for Mr. Phillip.
Snazzy.
Yeah, I know. Great hair, great mustache with the handlebar, and the beard's coming in. This is pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
So essentially he's saying, hey, like, let's acknowledge it. I have two kind of patches on this side here. What are your initial thoughts? As he's saying, as I grow, is there a style in mind? Is there anything you can think considering with my beard growth?
Oh, don't ask me. I have no clue.
I think you will be pleasantly surprised if you let this bad boy go for a couple of months, Philip. I think this is actually going to fill in. I think this is actually, if you let it really go, it'll start to cover this hair too. And you're not going to really see that patch as much as you would think. And as far as styles go, obviously you can rock a beard stash, like looking from the front on here. I love this look currently more than like a shaved chin. I think having the little bit of texture on the chin here that's a full-fledged beard stash, and I think it looks really cool. But man, I could imagine the beard growing down here and just kind of having like a little shaped beard around the side with that mustache popping. Maybe like, to reference myself, which is kind of weird, but like my early videos, like the 2018 type videos where I have that shorter beard with that mustache, I think that could be something that would be really cool. And the chat is saying, let it grow. Everyone's kind of seeing what you could have for that bad boy growing out. Let it grow. I would be bummed if we didn't know the potential of that beard and letting that thing grow and then rocking that mustache as the star of the show and then to balance the hair out. I think go for a couple of months and let's see what happens, man. I don't think there's any chance in the world you look bad along the way. I don't think everyone's going to be like, look at this disheveled guy.
Right.
You know, like your hair is too good. The mustache is too good. There's no way anybody could think of it in any other way. Wide goatee with the stash, that would be unique for sure. If he had the goatee growing out here, interesting. I don't know if that style would be for me.
I think like just like the front picture, having that with nothing on the sides.
Okay.
Like just like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah. I could go with that. Almost like 3 levels where you have the mustache, the biggest, the chin at this level, and then don't shave, but maybe go down with like a trimmer and get down to like real low stubble. So you have a little bit of color, a little bit of texture. There's some cool options. So interesting. My advice would be to completely let it grow. Completely let it grow. Consider using like the Dr. Nick's Grow Stim. Your spots are actually what that is made for. Because when you have hair coverage everywhere else, those follicles, there's at least a chance that you have dormant hair follicles down there, that they're just not coming out of the surface. They're just not turning into those permanent hairs. They're just remaining kind of at the vellus stage. But yeah, I think that could be really cool. All right, I did coin okay. So it's a goatee and a mustache. Mustachy? I like that. Yeah, that's a mustache goatee. Yeah, and that's kind of what you were saying too. If you just have the chin area, that could look cool. I like it. If anything, Philip, please keep us and me personally updated. I would love to see where this goes, and I would love to see you exploring the mustache into the beard, because a lot of you guys know, and I know Philip does. My buddy Jump Master, he has same thing, legendary mustache. He had an epic beard before that, like epic beard. Took it all down to the stash. He said definitely lots to think about. Yeah, options are good. Options are a good thing. Yep, no doubt, no doubt. Okay. Cool, Philip. Thank you, man. Yeah, they're saying stash envy for sure. All right, guys and girls out there, let's go ahead and do a giveaway. Shout out courteous of our sponsor, Freeborn. And I will drop the link in the chat. Super simple. You guys know the deal here. Click the link, put your name, put your email, and you are all signed up. And you're going to get a $50 gift card. You can try whatever you would like. I would recommend tonight the Wallace oil and butter combo. As you guys enter there, I'll pop back to their sponsor screen real quick again. Wallace is peppermint and sandalwood, and this company is all natural, essential oils only, and made in America. Amazing company. Boom. Right there, you guys. Check that out. And good question. Yeah, Banana Goat wants to know your favorite wax. I know a couple companies he rocks with, but I want to see what his answer would be here. So awesome. Okay. Let me get back to this. And again, we'll give you guys just about a minute or two here. Sam C, what do we have going on this weekend?
This weekend, we are going down to see the Columbus Crew play Cincinnati for Dan's birthday.
The big rivalry game, like the two of the best teams in the MLS, and I am pumped, man. I think the environment's going to be electric. Love our kids, but actually, I love going to the Crew games with them, but it's just such a different experience without them.
Yeah.
And they're both amazing. Like, the amazing level of seeing them see their favorite players and meet their favorite players is like, oh my gosh, like so fulfilling, so warming of your heart. But then going and not having to worry about your kids when you walk to the stadium, when you get food, when you sit at your seats, like, it's just like,
yeah,
it's like a relief. It's so nice. Yep, so nice. Yeah, Tony, I'm the same way. He said, I can't handle wax. It feels uncomfortable to me. It's extremely uncomfortable. Yep, extremely uncomfortable. Speaking of MLS, did you see DCFC beat Dynamo? No way. I didn't know the cup was going on. They did that like 2 years ago. What? We'll have to look that game up.
Yeah.
Wow. So if you guys aren't familiar, in the U.S., MLS is the top league. Below MLS is one called USL, United Soccer League. The team from our state, DCFC, beat a MLS team. That's unheard of.
That's wild.
Wow. Thanks for saying that. No, I did not know that. All right, everybody. We're going to draw the winner here. If you see your name on the screen, drop a comment to claim your victory. And this is all yours. All yours here. Once again, all you got to do is say something like, woohoo, it's me. Yippee. Okay. And SKC is now in the open. Man, we got to find this. The goalie for Detroit scored the winning. Oh, my gosh. All right, we got to find this game. We got to find this game.
I don't know if I believe you, Ken.
Yeah, right. Yeah, we've caught you before. No, he's probably telling the truth. That's crazy. That was like Ederson when they put him in for the one. All right. Do we have in the building, dun, 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 one of our supportive ladies, Chelsea Mix? Drop a comment. All right, I did know this answer, but I wanted to let him say it. His favorite waxes are Copper Johns and Death Grip.
Yay,
I believe he posted about both of those today. Chelsea, congratulations. This great company will send the gift card over to your email. All we ask is that you keep us posted on what products you got, how you liked them, and any information like that. And for those of you that were talking today and saying, like, they're next up on my list, once you're ready, I promise that this company won't let you down. And even if something doesn't go exactly according to your predictions, they will work with you. Like, Ryan is the guy that wants customers for life. He's not here for a quick trip. He's not here for a quick sale. He wants people who are going to be around forever. He wants to make it right. He has success in business outside of the beard world, and I know for a fact it translates over here as well. So Awesome, you guys. If you would like to be on the show next week, send in the emails down at the bottom. It's also pinned in the chat. It's also in the description. beardadvicelive@gmail.com. Samcy, any final thoughts for the people? Words of wisdom, reflection, inspiration?
No, I got nothing. I got brain fog.
All right, guys. I hope everybody has a great night, a great weekend. I will see you on Friday. Don't forget, 8 p.m. Eastern. It's actually up already. You can set your reminder. Copper Johns is going to be Tyson, the owner, and then Logan, who does TikTok and all their content. He's going to be on with us as well. I hope you guys come hang out, giveaways, all that type of stuff. And then Monday, we'll be back for Commands Corner. Other than that, stay bearded.